Shalom. This is GMS Holland Sit Downs coming back with a lesson. First off and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostle of Great Millstone, GMS, for teaching us this truth and that rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect out there, spreading this word of sincerity and the truth. Gone. So, you know how it happens. You know how it occurs sometimes. You just playing YouTube, and then the video is done, and it switches to another video. Now that's how I ended up looking at this idiot right here that thinks he knows something. Hey man, I'm telling you, man, our people are destroyed, man. The Negros, Latinos, and Indianos, which are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of, are destroyed for lack of knowledge, like it says in Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. They are destroyed, man. I'm telling you, man. They really destroyed. This dude speaks about an unjust God. So he's basically telling the Most High what he's doing wrong and how he thinks that the Most High is wrong and the Most High is off. So I'm like 3 minutes in, and I'm already sick and tired of this guy, man, because the things that he be spewing out of his mouth is garbage, man. This guy, you know, that's why the scripture always says, with patience give answer. You know, with patience give answer. Meditate upon the thing, you know, and don't speak about things, especially not against the Most High, man, that you have no idea of, man. This guy doesn't even know the scriptures, but he starts talking. You know, so what he said here is that the Most High is unjust. Why would he put a certain thing in a person's mind and then destroy the person for doing so? Because the Most High sets up certain things to let his purpose come out. That's just how the Most High works. So you cannot say like, yeah, you cannot do that. This is the Most High you're talking about, man. This is Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. This is the Most High. Like I said, the Most High, which goes into the word omnipotent, which is all power, man. You speaking to the Creator, man. So you must be bugged out of your fucking mind, man, to do something like that. But you know what it is? It's all prophecy. So let me just go right into it. So this is a response video to this dummy over here. Don't know his name. Kevin Wesley. Silly Christians. He has another video, right? God created evil. That's true. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the shit out of this piece of shit, because that's really what he is. You know, for basically reproaching the Most High, man. You can't do that, man. But like I said, it's prophecy. So this is Sirach chapter 41 verse 7. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. So it's all prophecy, man. The children will complain of an ungodly father. This guy, he's complaining, man. So this guy over here, he's complaining about an unjust father, man. That's exactly what the scripture's saying, man. So it's already prophecy, man. And then the crazy thing is, he's complaining about things that the Most High is doing unto these heathens, man. That's what he's complaining about. Here he says, like, yeah, he lets Saul kill the Amalekites, and then he punishes Saul because he didn't kill all of them. And then this guy wants to say, like, yeah, why would he have to kill the animals? Why would he have to kill the babies? How can the babies be wicked? Listen, man, you have no understanding, man. You have no understanding whatsoever. There's something called reincarnation in the Bible. So this baby has wickedness already, because he came back in the flesh, man. Where is the place of judgment under the sun? You see, so here's the place of judgment, where we are right now. Let me see. What is that? Ecclesiastes 3 and 16 or something. Gone. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. So we are under the sun. Under the sun is the place of judgment. That wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. You see, so the place of judgment is here. So to you, it might seem that that baby hasn't done anything, but that baby really has done a thing, man. In the reincarnation, you know, because the scripture says, nobody perisheth, being Job chapter 4 verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? You see? So perish, what does perish mean, man? Let's go into the word perish. You know, I don't want to drift off too far from the topic, but hey, truth needs to come out, man. Perish. Abad in the Hebrew, banish, vanish, go astray, be destroyed. Perish, die, exterminated, to destroy, kill. You see? Basically, a violent death, man. You won't get a violent death if you're innocent, man. You see? So this guy is talking about the babies. How can the babies be wicked? That's unjust God unto him. But he just doesn't understand the ways of the Most High, man. So he's complaining, not knowing who he is complaining to, the Heavenly Father, man. Well, he actually knows it, but he doesn't know how off he is going on this topic, man. So again, we use the scriptures to correct a dummy like this, man. You must be a you must be a great fool, man, to think you can stand up against the Most High and speak on what he's doing wrong, man. Most High ain't doing nothing wrong, man. So this guy, let's go into the book of Leviticus, because he's talking about, yeah, why did the Most High have to kill all these people when he delivered Israel out of the land? Why did he have to do this? Why did the animals have to die? What do the animals have to do with it? What have the animals to do with it? That's what he was saying. Now look at this. Leviticus chapter 18 verse 19. Also thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness, as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness, meaning sleep with the woman when she's on a period. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife, to defile thyself with her. Adultery, and thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy power. I am Yahweh. Thou shalt not lie with mankind, homosexuality, as with womankind, it is an abomination. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Listen up, guy. Neither shalt thou defile thyself, neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lay down thereto. It is confusion. Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. You see, so he asks, so what do the animals have to do with it? Man, it's in the law. It's written in the law of the Most High that if a person has sex with a beast, the beast needs to be put to death too. The beast is defiled. How are you gonna eat from how are you gonna eat an animal that had man's sperm injected in it? You can't eat that. This beast has been defiled, man. So these heathens did all kind of nasty acts with these animals, you know. So the Most High commanded the King Saul, ex-King Saul, to put the everything to death, man. So eventually King Saul got put to death himself. Why? He disobeyed the Most High, man. and you want to complain, you want to say like, yeah, that's unrighteous. That's unrighteous. You want to complain about that King Saul shouldn't have been put to death. You want to say like, yeah, the Most High put him in the office, and then he wasn't supposed to do so because the Most High you know, because he didn't obey. Of course, man. Of course you're gonna be put to death when you don't obey the Most High, man. Of course you're gonna be put to death. That's how it goes, man. Especially in those times, you know. Now we try to the best of our abilities to obey our Bashem Yahushai. You know, so we might have mercy and receive mercy and hold fast unto mercy. But this was the king, man. King straight up disobeyed the Most High in his words, man. And took the spoil, which the Most High said to burn. You see? So who's the unrighteous here? Who's the unrighteous? That's Saul, man. You don't even understand that these heathens was defiling themselves, man. So you have to kill the animals too. That's written in the law. You can't have sex with the animal and then, or let someone have sex with the animal and then you consume that animal. You can't do that, man. So go dig into the law first before you start talking, boy. You know, I'm telling you, man. So what else, man? I had some scriptures lined up here. Let's see. Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Yeah, because the only thing our people always care about is other people, man. Always talking about, yeah, why is the Most High doing this unto them? Why is he destroying these people? Listen, man, these people were wicked, man. These people was defiling themselves. They was homosexual. They still homosexuals. The Most High has a judgment waiting for them. And back then, the Most High had a judgment for them too. Why are you complaining about that? Why you approaching the Most High and asking like, why are you doing this unto these people? Huh? Why are you doing that? Who do you think you are, man? Who do you think you are? This is let me go to this first. You know, this is Jeremiah chapter 15 verse 5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? Who? None of these nations that he's complaining about, that the Most High is putting judgment upon, complain about what's going on with us, man. Under the whole heavens, it has not been done like how it has been done unto Jerusalem, man. So the nation that has suffered the most upon this earth, bear with me for a moment. The nation that has suffered the most upon this earth is Israel, man. Nobody ever worried about what happened to us or how we're doing and if we are right, if we okay. Who helped us in slavery? What nation stood up and said like, listen, man, what y'all doing to the children of Israel is not okay. You know, better free them, or otherwise we're gonna do something. Nobody did that. Not one nation upon the planet Earth did that. But our people are homeborn slaves, man. The only thing our people always care about is these heathens, man. I remember there was this Jake woman, I believe it's Suriname woman. She came to the camp and she said, are the white people gonna be saved? Can the white people be saved? Basically referring to the Edomites, because you're gonna have certain people that look like white people, but they are actually Israelites. You know, so referring to the Edomites, we said no, man. Okay, then I don't want nothing to do with this. Why do you care about other people, their salvation so much instead of your own? This is the mentality of Jake, man. This is the mentality of Israelites, man. Always minding other nations before their own nation, man. Our people are destroyed, man. I'm telling you. So you're acting like a homeborn slave, man, worrying about massa, man, all the time. The one who oppresses you. Going on. because I'm trying to make a point over here, you know. And it's easy, man. I can go through this whole video and cut everything that he's saying easily with the scriptures, but I'd rather just make a point and show you like this man doesn't know anything. So don't worry about this dude, man, or what he's saying. But then he does have 42k views, man. 12k, no, 1,200 likes. Okay, you know. So, but this is good, man, because you have guys set up like this to destroy the rest of the people, and the majority of these people is probably heathens, you know, but also our own people, man. It's also to cast off our own people, man. Go against it, man. Go against it. Then you see what the Most High is gonna do in the day of judgment, man. These people are set up for the majority of the people to just not get it, man. So this is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 15. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Yeah, if you have an axe, the axe is not gonna boast and say like, yeah, I'm the one doing all the work here. Listen, man, if the man doesn't pick up the axe doesn't do anything. The axe is gonna catch dust. So the axe cannot say anything against the man that is using it. So why are you boasting and why are you speaking against the Most High? The Most High created your ass, man. You should calm the fuck down. Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up, or as if the staff should lift up itself as it were no wood. You see, so you are the creation, man. How can you speak against the Creator like that? Talking about, yeah, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You know, we know because it's prophecy. This is the mentality of our people. You know, the Most High, and that's the whole point of the lesson too, man. We know this. When you question things of the Most High, when you think like, so why is this happening? Because the Most High wants to. The Most High wants to. If you go into the word God, in the Greek it says theos, or theon. Theon often referred to a single power. Theos refers to powers, so that can be angels too. You know, and Theo basically is the Most High. You know, is a title. You know, but the word theater comes from the word theos. So really, this life that we live in is the Most High's theater, is the Most High's movie, man. And what are we reading? We are reading the scripts. The Most High wants it like this. Yeah, the Most High can put. Hey, the Most High told King David, go count put it in his mind to go count the children of Israel. But beforehand, the Most High said, don't count the children of Israel. And then he put it in his mind. For what purpose is that? You can understand if you would learn and listen to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. You know, the true teachers and the true men set up in the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai nowadays. You know, the true men of the Lord. If you would listen to them, you might get some understanding, man. But if it's not for you to understand, then it's just not for you, man. Anyway, the Most High told King David, don't count the children of Israel. Eventually, the Most High put it in his mind, go count the children of Israel. Put it in his spirit to go do that. Why did he do that? The Most High set up a reason to kill these wicked Israelites, man, in the land of Israel. The Most High was sick and tired of them, man. So he, through the king, through a mistake of the king, he eventually had to unleash a death angel, man. A death angel upon the land. That's what the Most High did. And he even gave King David a choice to choose what type of destruction King David wanted to have upon his own people for counting the children of Israel. You see, so the Most High has his purpose for everything. You just don't understand it. Does that mean that you should reproach the Most High for evil now? saying the Most High is evil, the Most High is wicked, the Most High is unjust. Nah, man, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. You the axe. The Most High is the man that useth you. So you cannot boast yourself against the Most High, man. Let me see. Let me see. Romans chapter 9. Romans chapter 9, verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid. You can't say that the Most High is unrighteous. The Most High loves whom he wants, man. For I have mercy upon whom I will have mercy. You see? Like it says, verse 15. For he said unto Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. The Most High decides. This is the Most High's movie, man. The Most High decides whatever he wants, man. And he has written it down. So we read in the scripts, and we can get the understanding of what's about to happen by prophesying, man. By prophesying and reading and trying to understand the scriptures, man. So the Most High has mercy upon whom he will have mercy. Who are you to complain about that, man? Who are you? You're the creation. You cannot complain about that. So this is the last scripture. Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. You see, so the Most High has a purpose, and often the Most High writes down the purpose wherefore he did a certain thing. But like if you go into the law, the dietary law, the Most High tells you to not eat certain things, for they are unclean. He doesn't describe why he calls them unclean, but he has deemed them unclean. So do you have to question the Most High about why you cannot eat it, or why he said those animals are unclean? No, it doesn't. It's not gonna explain you neither. But nowadays they have all kind of ways to investigate these animals, and there's all kind of information out there about these animals. For example, the shrimp. A shrimp is a bottom feeder, so he eats everything that is at the bottom of the sea, including shit, including feces. He cleans up the whole place, man. He cleans up the whole place. All kinds of dead fish bodies and stuff. That's what this shrimp consumes. The same goes for pig, man. Pig consumes everything that lies in its path, even its own shit. You see, so you can find out what the reason is, but the Most High doesn't give you the reason. The Most High just tells you don't do it, don't eat it. So when the Most High tells you don't do it, you should obey the Most High, man. You cannot go against it. Obey the Most High, man. Obey the Most High. That's the whole duty of man, man, to keep his commandments. You see? But then it's prophecy that the children shall complain about the unjust God, like it said over here. What the fuck is this, man? Unbelievable. Esau's infrastructure is garbage, man. I'm telling you, it's garbage, man. Bear with me. Yeah, so to close it up with, man, Sirach 41:7, the children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. And this guy is gonna be reproached for it, man. This guy is gonna catch hell for this, if not already, man. Talking about the Most High's unrighteous, man. And ain't no contradiction in the Bible, man. Ain't no contradictions. Whoever has contradictions, man, put it on in the comment board, and we will see, man. We will see. All these things can be explained. You just don't have the understanding of it, man. This is the Most High's movie, like I said. Theos, coming from the word theater. Or theater coming from the word theos. This is the Most High's movie, man. We just playing the scripts. And we reading them unto you, because you don't have no understanding whatsoever, man. So go cry for your heathen masters, and see what the Most High is gonna, how the Most High is gonna deal with you eventually, man. You know, so with that, I'm gonna say, Call Allah, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai Bashem, Rakakwadash, Shalom to the elect.